Ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and back at it again. And I'm yelling in your ear already. It's going to be a fun one here, folks, at the Wrestling for Life Network, as we got NXT homecoming. They're all coming home. There's a whole list of people that are going to be here tonight. It's going to be a fun one. And me and that pretty face got you for the next couple hours. Hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. So make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and back at it again. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT homecoming tonight. Is it counter programming? We don't know, but it's stacked and a lot of fun for the fans. And we're going to talk all about it. Lots to figure out, lots of surprises, lots of names been announced already. But we will be here live all night long for all the fun. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of the show. So make sure you get in that chat, like, share, subscribe, be a part of the fun, be a part of the family, be a friend, tell a friend, and join us. And if you don't know who us are, well, us are Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, and that is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its YouTube tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and yes, it's homecoming night at Hickenbottom High, and it's a star-studded affair.
They need shirts that say Hickenbottom High.
They don't. Again, we'll do it. We'll beat them to it.
Right? I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm not enrolled in Chase U out, but I do enlist in Hickenbottom High.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, forget Chase U on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I see that chat filling up already. Folks, make sure you get in that chat. We got lots coming your way. Tomorrow is September to remember, I think. Yes. But it is the Dynamite, the special 3-hour Dynamite, a loaded show. Can't do it alone. And, of course, Thursday, the preview for the weekend, All Out and WrestlePalooza will be broken down 8 p.m. Thursday night. Friday, we're back here for the go-home show. SmackDown the night before, the marathon. And then, of course, Saturday, we're here all day long. We go live at 1. We don't know when we're going to stop, and it's going to be a good one as always. Nobody does it like we do, and we appreciate every single one of you out there that supports this channel. We got so much coming your way, so much excitement, so much fun stuff. But Nick, tonight is stacked.
100%. And now I wish there were some surprises, as I think you did a thing there that we wish they could have kept a little close to the vest and everything. I mean, Sami Zayn's going to be there. William Regal is going to be there. We're going to get your favorite Bobby Roode, the man you've been clamoring for years on years.
I've been dying for this one. And I agree with you to an extent. Like, I like the idea that they're trying to build some excitement for the event. I get it. You got to let some things out. William Regal, fine, tell us. Sami Zayn, sure. But I mean, I kind of wish Bobby was a surprise, because if that music hit unbeknownst, I think I would have lost it. But I still am going to pop huge. I've said for a long time, we deserve, even when he went to the main roster and they kind of got him with the dirty dog, so we lost that glorious.
Right.
And I prayed for it, and it might happen.
I prayed for times like this, and it happened.
Bianca Belair is also announced for tonight. Finn Balor's announced for tonight. We're getting a Waller effect with Ricky Starks and Oba. We're getting Tyler Breeze taking on Ethan Page. We're getting Carmelo Hayes rejoining Trick to take on DIY. And there's a change to this match, but we are getting a trios or 6-woman match as Fatal Influence will take on Stephanie Vancouver, Rhea Ripley, and Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, anyone think for half a second when Tiffany was medically unclear for this match and everything that walk? Yeah, that's literally what I was thinking of. Did she get an El Grande baby and everything?
Yeah, she got the El Grande.
But no, I guess it's because of a bad bump she took during the SmackDown match with Jade, which was the match that it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and we kind of called it at the time of like, ooh, she looks a little uncomfortable. But they got through it. But apparently she's not medically cleared to go tonight. So yeah, I mean, that is what we know. So hopefully in about 7 minutes, so in a couple minutes, we will say hello to the chat. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this. tomorrow's a special show. I'm excited for it. People can debate all they want online about how they feel about the wrestling. You and I are pumped. Lots of good stuff. The fans are being spoiled. And maybe that's the problem. We're just getting way too much. It feels like just hand over fist.
I've heard people say online and everything that WWE doesn't have that surprise factor right now. Like, what are you watching then? We've had Brock Lesnar show up. We have all the surprises setting up the show. This show is so stacked that people on AEW feel like it's counterbooking their special show 24 hours in advance.
Right. Well, we'll see if I guess AEW is going to go have to find some alum like who, where's Jimmy?
They don't have any. They all work over in this company now.
Andrade back to AEW.
He's the only alum.
But yeah, I mean, excited. Lots going on. For those quickly, I do want to let everybody know, and I think it got started, so I'm trying to find it. There you go. So if you guys don't know, my partner in crime turns a year older on Sunday. A gracious, comfortable, handsome-looking 70 years old on Sunday.
Yeah.
But
not a day under Ric Flair.
What's that?
I said not a day under Ric Flair.
That's it. I love it. But in honor of Nick's birthday, we are raising money for the International Bipolar Foundation. We have a very modest goal up there. We're hoping we can exceed it. But you have to go to our Facebook page. The link is there. Go to the channel's Facebook page. Follow the channel. Like the post and comment on the post. And people who follow all the rules that are listed on the post, you get entered into a draw to win some Wrestling for Life Network swag. So we appreciate it. Mental health, something near and dear to our heart. I know the Bipolar Foundation, something very near and dear to my homie's heart. So, right. Yeah, we're looking forward to this one. And we know we have amazing fans out there. If you guys would like to support, go to the Facebook page. It needs some love anyway.
Right. Well, and I guess I'm getting graciously gifted, with all of the wrestling on the day before my birthday. So then, right. Like the Lord's Day, I can rest.
You can rest.
And I don't even have to worry about the Bills because the Bills play on this Thursday. So I'm going to be dual screening for the prediction show. Ooh. But I don't even have to get my blood pressure up on a Sunday, my guy.
That's good. A nice chill birthday Sunday. Again, no wrestling, no football. We just get to lay back and enjoy the day. So I hope it's an amazing day, sir. I know we're going to talk more about it as the week goes on. And of course, like I said, folks, go support an amazing cause on behalf of the channel, on behalf of Big Nick. We appreciate it. We're trying to grow this. This is something we want to do more of and support the mental health community. Near and dear to both of our hearts. Very important, especially for the men out there who tend to bottle it up. But great cause. Go give it some love. Speaking of giving it some love, I'll let you add your 2 cents there.
I was just going to say, and go watch the Wrestling with Mental Health stream that we did too as well, and everything like that. Very much ties in and proof positive that. And it's been kind of a thing of always around my birthday, at least if I even did it before I was on the channel and everything, of trying to raise money in some form or fashion or whatever. If everybody sends you shit, even if it's just your long lost Facebook friend that says happy birthday and everything, but you have a fundraiser, so they give you $1. I've always tried and use it to kind of pull in good other places and everything.
Yeah, and I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's a matter of awareness. I think it's not talked about enough. Again, I don't think people fully understand the ups and downs of mental health, and definitely don't understand the ups and downs of things like bipolar when you get into, breaking down everything. So it's a great cause. Go check it out. Zach letting us know that it is National Banana Bread Day. And before I go on, I will go backwards and thank Spaz Mega Big Dog, top of the charts last night for Raw. So get in there, folks. I do know that the super chats apparently get you big points. So use the super chats, use the super stickers. Spaz Mega Big Dog, thank you for being on the top 3. Get in there, get your crown, get your comments, get your points, and be a part of that.
Right.
Ian, rest in peace to Robert Redford. Robert Redford, an OG legend.
Yeah, I just saw this earlier today and everything. Yeah, T's and P's go out there.
Crazy. He had to be 80-ish?
Roughly, I assume.
Yeah. Since Tiffy was not cleared medically, who? So, Alexis, welcome back. It will be Lyra Valkyria, as far as I know.
Yes. So we get our double dose of Bird Lady.
More bird. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Great show tonight, even without Tiffy time. Rest in peace to the natural himself, Mr. Robert Redford. I like it. Kevin.
Oh, sorry, I'm just seeing somebody confirm that he's 89 in the chat and everything.
89,
so
yeah.
89.
Yeah, because I mean, he was like 45 when I was 0. Kevin, how you doing? Welcome, sir. Damien, always looking forward to this stuff. Welcome back, the leader of the Hopium tribe. Dennis is with us. Sean Reed, always a pleasure. King Cross, hi, pals. What's up, buddy?
Right.
Osman, not sure what that says, but Osman.
He fell asleep at the computer. Someone poke Osman with a stick right now. Make sure he's still up.
The bird is just, might have fallen over.
We might be close to a nuclear meltdown if we live in Springfield.
I like it. Dro, let's go. Clay Lewis is back. Scott Rizzo is with us as always. Denisha, it's a pleasure. Ken, got you. Ian was never a really big fan of DIY, but they have grown on me lately. I think their heyday was NXT, so it's going to be nice to kind of, they were like black and gold. Like it was, remember their farewell? Like it was such a big deal they were leaving.
I will say they've never been as good once they left NXT. Either one of them, Tommaso or Johnny.
Yeah. And again, I mean, is that their fault, or we'll break that down as we go through the show. King Cross got you. Eric Kennedy in the house. Fall and pray. Could this be a thing?
Ooh, could we get the righteous there, Jose? Take a drink. Do we still get, if those are the surprises they announced, what surprises do we get that they didn't announce?
Right.
Do we get maybe a Saraya, maybe a Paige? Hey, what do you say?
That'd be insane. Even though, yeah, I mean, again, Karrion Kross has a former NXT champion. There's a lot of names that have gone through this company that we might see here tonight. As the clock tells me, there's 3 minutes. So Big Dog Mega, Nick, you can let me know if I miss anything of importance. Denisha, we got you. Mega, the Geek Box. Let's go, Regal. Let's go.
Anyone else expecting he announces War Games? So if they just somehow make it happen, just he has to say it.
It'd be real funny if he came out and he was like, War Games, and then Sean was like,
no. It was gonna be like, no, we don't do that now.
Man, why you gotta do that? Why do you gotta do me like that, bro? Mega, let's go. Jacqueline, how you doing? How you doing? Josh is back with us as Nick. I got then.
Oh, I'm stopping that now. Let me know when you get now.
Now. Okay. Right behind you.
Oh, baby.
Forever.
Yes, sir. So we are synced up, folks. You can sync along at home as me and KJ come fully together.
Let's go.
Ronan, we are NXT. Does Hunter show up and then do the whole spiel?
He kind of should.
Yeah, so we're getting the full sale as it's NXT homecoming night. Who comes out in the best tuxedos? Who's got the limos? Who's got the corsages? Who's your king and queen?
Right. As MTB. Oh, we're getting like a full sale package.
Yeah, this is how they gotta, this has been their home the whole time of that's, fully been where NXT's always been. So it's kind of funny when people brag about attendance.
Hunter still had his ponytail.
Oh, God.
Dazer Raymond, how you doing? Devin, how you doing? AJ Lee show up here. Highly unlikely. Not much connection between AJ. Roman, former NXT. Seth, a former champ. Big E. Right. There's a lot of big names, man. Oh, they're showing Bray. You got me already. The show's a 10. Drew McIntyre.
It's a glorious out of 10.
What's that?
I said it's a glorious out of 10.
A glorious out of 10.
The Fire Diva on this was Hunter's creation. He should come out. Yeah. How much do they show from the black and gold, or not from the black and gold, from the 2.0, from the Vince era?
It didn't exist. That doesn't exist. That was a fever dream, folks. That never really happened.
Braun Breaker just started in black and gold, and then he just appeared.
Right? William Regal, Bailey the Hugger kicks off. Tyler Breeze, a huge part of black and gold.
Again, it's so funny how there's some people that were never as good as they were once they left NXT.
Yeah, and if memory serves me correct, I mean, Bo Dallas is the first ever NXT champion.
Yeah, all you got to do is believe.
Kevin Owens, my bro.
Some of the best wrestling matches you will have ever watched happen in NXT during this era.
And it was, did they just show James Storm, who was there for a cup of tea? Did I make that up?
I don't know. They showed AZ, fucking Bailey super fan.
Right? Well, Malachi Black. It's special.
Did they show Mercedes?
No.
I thought for a second they might have during the Bailey stuff.
One of the things online after the show. What a petty company. How do you not even show Mercedes?
Well, they showed Jada. They showed the Iconics.
It is so cool. I love this package, man.
Is Johnny the Danielson of NXT? How Danielson's synonymous is kind of being like the Ring of Honor guy, that Johnny Gargano is like the NXT guy.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano came in. I remember watching Johnny's early matches in NXT and thinking, meh. And then he just like kind of like found himself. Even Ciampa, in a regard, when he came in just as like a really good, I knew him from Ring of Honor. Right. And then he walked in and he felt, okay, all right. He beat up Oney Lorcan. But then it turns out like what a run they had.
Right. Well, and that's kind of where I think that whole this Rebel Heart and the Johnny Wrestling reached its absolute peak was obviously in NXT. That feud alone is some of the best stuff NXT's ever done.
Right. Asuka, who ran the gambit in that on this show. It's so good. Let's go. So let's see if we can get triple digits in this chat. And the Chomp is here.
And again, not a single mention of 2.0. Not a single mention of 2.0. That was strictly Black and Gold, and we go right to now.
Black and Gold, Black and Silver 2.0 never really happened. They got a new little entrance here.
Is this just for the homecoming, or is this going to be the thing? Because if this is the thing, this is fucking
it's a cool thing. Joe Hendry's on the opening, bro. Anybody wonder what company Joe works for? Joe Hendry's on the opening.
Yeah, and that's why I'm wondering, is that just for this show because they advertised logo? If it wasn't, like, hot damn, if that's the new NXT opening.
It's a good opening.
Boy, done howdy.
And then went back to like some decent rock. I like it.
Oh, you
time to play the game.
Yeah, we said this needed to happen. Papa Paul.
We didn't read this one. We will get to you, Spaz. I promise. Nothing but love to the super chatters out there. We will get to you in a second, as we got 3 sitting in the hopper waiting. But
we got caught down memory lane.
Sorry, we got
caught down memory lane out there with the video package.
We might struggle with the chat a little bit tonight because we might be caught up on all the nuances of this show. Only fitting that you do this with Trips, though, who made his Kill Tony debut last night.
Have you watched it? I haven't watched it yet.
I watched chunks of it. I didn't get all of it in. But it made me laugh. Dude, Triple H and Carrot Top. Who booked that show?
What the fucking pairing is that? Like, he is like, this is his baby. This is the whole thing of even fitting why we brought up that 2.0 didn't exist, because that was when he had his heart issue. Was never in Full Sail, though. Was it?
I thought it had to be. Remember they moved it?
Was it during the Thunderdome when they had everybody that was in the performance? Yeah, it might have been the PC.
Yeah, it could be. The crowd is
fucking lineage. But this has always been Hunter's baby. This was when he had the heart issue, and that's when Vince took over. And
I think Vince gave him the heart issue, and that's how he took over. Triple H, Mr. Quake, Chris, I see you. Richard, big one. Michael, get in that chat, blow it up. What's up, Paul? Brandon, Cherokee George, Kevin, so many people. We love y'all.
Ricky, I see you, and I know we got to get to all of this, but yeah, Hunter's out here. Welcome home. Ricky, thank you for the $20 super chat. NXT.
That's like one of the bigger super chats ever. Not a record, but it's up there. You're in the top. You're in the top. That's a good one for.
Well, that's one of the biggest ones with the most amount of words or letters.
Right.
Well, that video board right there. I was going to say current, but there isn't one. Has now Sean kind of cemented his legacy, though, too, with NXT of what he's done with the silver and gold, or the silver and black?
I think he's getting there. I think it's a little tricky because we're in it, right? So right now we're in it. I think with everything, being able to look back with retrospective helps you feel like you can really kind of assess. But yeah, I think Michaels has done his thing, and it feels like his program.
Right. It's hick and bottom high.
Hick and bottom high.
Especially with being on the CW. and
out.
He's pointing out towards the crowd and everything, and how this is big, like this is all because of you guys. And that's the thing is too, especially with NXT, of it does kind of have its regulars that are always in attendance for all these shows. Like it is their Daily's place before Daily's place.
Yeah. Well, and like he says, it started as a whisper. Like this was one of the things. A couple of my buddies were like, "Dude, have you caught NXT? What the fuck is NXT? Well, they're doing this."
It was a game show before.
Yeah. And that's what I asked when it first came up. Oh, that game thing they were doing? No, they're doing it different now. Like, what do you mean? And then it was really my couple of my brothers that brought me into it, and it kind of, oh shit, every pay-per-view, like all those takeovers were bangers.
And they made their own developmental system, got it over like Rover, like they made their own Ring of Honor, but it was still fed into their bigger program. Like imagine if you got the G League over almost as much as the NBA's over.
That's the crazy part, especially with, WWE was lacking at the time. So NXT felt cool. It felt fresh. It felt exciting. And a lot of it was based on what you got in the ring. They didn't have a lot of time. 1 hour weekly show in the beginning.
It was what AW was and ain't anymore. Yeah, should be. Now. Oh, I'm waiting for him to just do the final. This is NXT. He's got to do the spit though too.
For sure. RNXT. So good.
Is this where you plan in the Slipknot of "We Are Not Your Kind"? They really did Ring of Honor better than Ring of Honor was doing it.
They really did. And I mean, some of the Ring of Honor talent helped.
Yeah.
Hickenbottom.
The principal's showing up. Hickenbottom. Levesque, we'll see you at the Alamo.
Right. HBK, that's my initials. Hickenbottom. There's a K. The K is silent. Well, get that silent motherfucker out of here.
But I like that even now Sean's gotten into this whole personality to where he admits that he's the booker. He'll do like TikToks and shit with the fucking talent and everything like that. Like he's having fun with it.
Right.
He feels like how Hunter felt when he started it.
Yeah. Big whoop whoop for the NXT homecoming and our two most favorite. What is that supposed to say? Am I reading that right? Our
right and loved WWE Streamers. Okay. We got extra ends. KJ, Ultra White, and Biggie Nicky.
Ultra White. I
don't you know you're not supposed to say his name after Labor Day?
Right. KJ Ultra White.
You are busy. You are out there.
Thank you so much for the super chat. And of course, again, thank you, Ricky. And of course, Spaz, always in the mix.
$10 super chat. As the real world out there gets horribler and horribler, glad for NXT and the Wrestling for Life. I got love for everyone in this chat and on that screen. It's a good day to make somebody's day. Let's have him go. Absolutely. That's why we always said, be a friend, tell a friend. It works across the board in multiple aspects. And trust me, we aim to be the distraction from the insanity that is the real world.
Let it burn. We'll be here having a good time. So again, that's why we kind of push back on all the negativity, folks. And we got our fair share of gripes and with the graps. But at the end of the day, we want to see everyone out there have a good time. Let's enjoy ourselves. Come together as these two old friends are having fun.
Is it insane to you of that DX always joked about in its promos about taking over the company, and now it really is taking over the company?
Yeah. But what if just what I said? Wait, what?
What?
What is this? Triple H.
I don't want this to get all uncomfortable. What is happening?
Triple H starts frowning and says, "What if I want to come back?"
We might have a big problem.
Yo, let's go.
Oh, William Regal, I should have known. They worked us into a shoot, brother.
William Regal comes out, fuck you and fuck you.
Yeah. Well, we can settle this in War Games.
War Games. Regal.
Having him here and having his credibility and him is so synonymous with NXT as well. And it really gave William Regal this extra. William Regal wouldn't be viewed as William Regal amongst casual wrestling fans if it wasn't for NXT, being honest.
That's fair. There's only
one way you can sell this. Do it.
Do you mind?
Do you mind? That's my thing.
Let's fucking
pretend
go.
You didn't hear that.
Let's go.
War Games.
War Games.
It is already a 10 out of 10 evening, and we're only just past 10 minutes into the show to get the point a minute.
Charlotte, as we do have a tag title match tonight.
I swear we normally say hi and talk to the chat more than we usually do with this, but the hits keep rolling here.
They won't stop. We can't.
In
Charlotte Flair
and Partridge.
So we do like Team Triple H versus Team Hickenbottom? War Games?
I think it's just to get the cheap.
Yeah, just to get the rise, right? I'm in.
And so Alexa, so we're going right into. Are we going all straight from this into the tag match player?
Right here comes Alexa. Again, two women started their career here.
Crazy to still think Alexa started off as basically Julia Hart in NXT.
Kinda. Well, yeah.
She was the cheerleader.
Yeah, she really was.
She was out there with Buddy Matthews and Wesley Blake.
Man, I hated that tag team.
Why?
They were bad. And Wesley, Blake has moved on, and I don't know where he is. I hope he's doing well, but my God, the best thing that ever happened was Alexa found her own voice, and Buddy Murphy moved on, but it was not good.
As I say, you better put some respect on Buddy Murphy there.
No, I like Buddy.
Dylan, what up? KJ Ultra works just as good.
Yeah, I saw KJ Off-White. I've heard that a lot in my lifetime. KJ Neon White. I like Off-White. Off-White's kind of fitting. Beige.
Slightly tan.
This is wrestling.
We haven't seen any wrestling. We've seen wrestlers.
That's the best shit.
I thought she was about to. She started with the four. I was like, she's about to say the four horsewomen.
Paige.
Oh.
Asuka. Carmella.
Me.
Alexa Bliss. Charlotte Flair.
At this point, this really is just, we're playing the greatest hits of you say anybody's fucking name and we got a pop here.
Right. It's so fun. People are going to be mad. They named everybody but Mercedes.
Did they mention Ember? Yeah.
I don't think they mentioned Ember either. But they mentioned Carmella doesn't work there anymore. They mentioned, we saw Shayna Baszler in the clip. She just said, who else was on that list?
Paige.
Carmella, Paige is another one that a lot of people are wondering, will she be around one day? Let's
They
go.
mentioned, well, they had the Iconics in the video package.
Yeah, they're in TNA.
Right.
All right, folks, we're going to take a deep breath here for a second. A lot has happened already here tonight. And leave it on Regal's face for a second.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, we're going to commercial-ish, or probably going to just show. Okay, they are actually going to a solid commercial. Now, granted, I've got the international feed like you do, and they don't have the little ticker. I assume we're in a commercial because they're showing everything for WWE ESPN's deal.
Yes.
But yeah, we're setting up for the women's tag match kicking off NXT Homecoming, and that's still like the weakest match out of everything involved out here. And it's got Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss taking on Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley.
Yeah, like I'm almost like, do we need matches tonight? Can we just do more of this shit all night long?
Right. Oh, they're not there. Okay. I missed that. They did call out. Oh, they did mention Ember. Okay, I missed that.
Did they say Ember?
I love me some Ember. I always liked Ember especially when she was in NXT. She was really good, and then they kind of fudged her up, and then she never was able to fully recover.
She was another one that had like a horrible kind of jump to the main roster. It never became anything. Yeah. I truly believe that it was because Vince didn't give a flying fuck about NXT. So people would say to him, oh, we got to bring up so-and-so. And then they brought him out, and he had no care or idea. He
had no idea who they were. He wasn't watching NXT.
So it was unfortunate because I feel that was the case with a lot of people. And I mean, again, if Ember Moon can get the hell out of Ring of Honor and move on, I think that would be amazing because that woman has put in the work and she's been done dirty a little bit by the company she works for.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Well, so Chair saying they said Ember, Chris and Alexa said Ember, Shayna, who again doesn't work there, might be an agent there, and Nia.
They're so petty, Kim. How do you not say Mercedes? Because Mercedes has her own name enough for everybody.
Oh, well, we might have now. I clicked on a comment that might be even more controversial than that. Of what would make this night incredible would be Black versus the real and original visionary Velveteen Dream.
Oh, Velveteen. I mean, that man's he's hoping
that match, that feud, I will give credit, that was good.
It was
100% the Velveteen Dream before Patrick Clark really showed up was really good and was all but poised like a Matt Riddle to be the next big thing, and then self-sabotaged. And yeah, respectfully at this point, I don't want to see Patrick Clark wrestle. That's my opinion. That's not the channel's opinion or anything. I think that at this point, that ship has king sailed. I get the sentimentality, and I could go back and watch that match, but I don't need to see another Patrick Clark match.
Well, and again, I preach on this channel, people deserve a second chance and forgiveness and to an extent. Velveteen working his way back in, I think he did too much damage. And it's unfortunate because he was super talented. He had a completely dialed in gimmick. And his matches with Malachi were phenomenal.
Well, how do you feel that the fact that we've got, Adam Cole, baby, who if it wasn't for, like, if he wasn't in another company, he'd probably be Mr. NXT and all of that, that he's not able to be involved in this because now he's rotting away in a company that he seems to constantly be injured in.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of Adam Cole for a whole lot of time. And even when we got him, he was pretty broken and beat up. So it's unfortunate. I hope he's out there doing okay. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate what has become of Adam Cole. Really has been.
Yeah, but that's why seeing something like this, like, it's almost, how cool would it have been? And I know you obviously can't get him on a loan or a lease or anything. This isn't with TNA or anything.
Yeah.
But to even still have like an Adam Cole Bebe moment would have been just,
it'd be so cool.
Already this cake is, pretty sweet, but that would have been the icing on top of everything.
Right. I don't know. I feel torn. I'm going to put a poll up because who knows, but I think everyone's got a definitive favorite here.
Right. I mean, I think that this has to be retention of Charlotte Flair and Alexa.
Oh, for sure. Like slam dunk.
Is there interference from somebody involved in this match or anything?
That's the thing. Never say never. Like, I know much. Should I put a poll up? It's 100% going to be, but nothing's 100%. Could something crazy happen? Could Nia Jax pancake Alexa Bliss at the side of the ring and somehow Tatum and Izzy win? Maybe.
Could we see someone that they named show up and help out Charlotte and Alexa as they're getting screwed because we've got Spears and Nico Vance, I believe.
Right. Have Paige work with Izzy and Tatum.
Oh, she's wanted a whole. Could we see Paige and AJ Lee at the same time in WWE again? And that's goes might too, where everybody's saying if it feels like we're in 2013 again.
It really does. Our buddy Geekbox out there having pleasantries with good old Saraya.
Oh,
Charlexa for the win. I mean,
should the team name just be "We're Not Friends"? I like the little cute fucking pat on the head.
Yeah. But now look, the two girls with dolls.
My doll's bigger than your doll.
Right, but I'm bigger than you.
That facts. That is actually fucking trade-off. Right. A bit. Overcompensate much?
Right. Right. As both women are passing off their dolls, and we will get the start of this match, folks. Get your votes in. Who you taking? As always, we take a prediction on every single match. We take a rating out of 10 at the end of every show. So be there for that. We want to know what you think. We want to know what the fans are feeling. And we're off and running what has already been a fun 24 minutes of NXT tonight.
Is this a bit of a halfway a mirror match of, so you telling me you've got spooky, crazy chick who's kind of creepy teamed up with the giant, tall, blonde woman who's more athletic and everything. Oh, hey, does it sound a wee bit familiar? Oh, right. How funny that might be.
Oh, Alexa sets up the Abigail right away. Yeah, it's crazy because you turn back time, and once upon a time it was Charlotte and Alexa that would have been on the other side of this match. So here we go.
If I could turn back time.
Oh, let's go. Charlotte. I think Izzy might be able to do Charlotte better than Charlotte can do Charlotte.
I feel like she's kind of cosplaying Charlotte with this fucking crinkly ass hair.
Yeah,
like
homage.
Yeah.
Homage.
Homage. It might be omelette du fromage. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Becky, look at her butt. Look at her butt.
I like it. I'm sure the wrestling gear is like a fucking throwback to something Charlotte wore. And
no, she looks like Britney Spears. Oh, baby. Oops. I did it again.
Ooh, Izzy starting off strong. Izzy looks like she's thinned up quite a bit, actually.
I wasn't measuring, but sure.
It's just an observation.
Just a very noticeable, I guess, observation.
Right.
Izzy Dim is dating Braun Strowman.
Yes.
And I did an R into that for some reason. Yes.
Let's go. Oh, we missed an. Sorry, Nick.
No, you're good. Go
on that. I'll let you grab that.
Spaz with a $5 super chat. One of the coolest things Black and Gold NXT did was the 4-way Iron Man match. With Gargano, Ciampa, Balor, and Cole. They were the real pillars. Again, NXT was the blueprint for what is AEW.
Yep. And it should be kind of, kind of get this vibe. If you can get this energy on the main roster. And I think Trips is doing more of it than Vince did for sure, where we're getting longer matches. We're letting the matches do some talking. There's still story. But right? She's doing the 10 to Spears.
I like that Charlotte's like big dogging Sean Spears. Like, homie, you're getting big dog by Charlotte Flair right now.
Right. But thank you again, Spaz. Triple H has revived the women's tag titles with Jade and Bianca and Charlotte and Alexa holding them. I agree, and I think this is why you only need one set of male tag champs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
we got three.
Back to the whole conversation of
we got three,
like we had last night, though, about like with the women's mid cards and everything. We wanted all of them mid card titles, and all of them mid card titles ain't been doing too much of nothing.
Right? We gave them to you. What do you now? What?
Right? You got what you wanted. We told you if you weren't going to do something with it, we're going to take it away.
Right? No, I think they've done well. I like the floating tag titles, especially with the tag divisions being a little bit thin. I actually think it might help the men.
They made it thin. They self-inflicted of like we cut off our arm and wondered why we couldn't use our left arm anymore. Well, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend were set to be one of the best women's tag teams this company had.
But some would argue that they moved them out to bring in, teams like Izzy and Tatum.
Oh, yes, because we were already wealth of riches so much before that we could have cut off and lost teams beforehand. We were already at a deficit, and we put ourselves into more debt.
Yeah, but nobody special got cut from the division. Like, you know what I mean? I
know. Don't you fucking say that.
Nobody special, man. Nobody special is gone. They kept the good partners.
Oh, no. Oh, so I'm going to fight you. I'm going to take a flight to Toronto. And I'm going to have a sucker in my mouth like the Car Jackson, pause, and just smack the shit out of you with that.
Right? Well, if I would pick,
there have been whole tag teams been let go at this point. There have been people that have now, because their partner's been let go, that have been flailing and failing.
Right. But, again, if you had to pick between Lash or Jackson, who are you taking?
Both.
No, but if you had to pick.
Both. See, that's the thing. They didn't fucking need to pick. They chose to pick.
But I heard she had a bad attitude.
Oh, yes, because, there's been so many reports of that on all the independent shows and everything. Oh, so that's why TNA instantly jumped on her 100%.
They sent her to the farm system, bro.
You could have had her work down there and still been on your...
I don't miss her.
I do.
There's 45 other women on this show.
Are they? Because I don't see them. Well, I only see them in backstage segments. I only see them in backstage segments, and they're all blonde, so it's hard to decipher which one's which.
Right? But Izzy in the corner's got Charlotte tied up, so we're having a good match to start this one off. I'm picking Lash all day. Exactly, MDV.
Trick and Lash. KJ hit the Family Feud buzzer.
And 81%. So, 19% think Paxley and the Cullen can pull it off. Maybe.
Fair. Is there a distraction?
maybe.
Next is Nick Crash Out. Le Crash Out.
Le.
La 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 la.
Is he okay? I don't know.
Is he okay?
That was about to. You think you know me?
That's what it was. A couple more super chats here. We always remember, folks, on a busy night like tonight, same thing on Saturday. The super chats are your way to guarantee we click on you. We click on more live chat messages than anybody else out there. But on certain days, you need those super chats and super stickers to stand out.
Right. Chris with a $5 super chat. Adam Cole won't return. He does not want to work out and tan. He is happy looking like a sickly Make-A-Wish. Why you make me read that? Oh, Top Rope Codebreaker. But no, I think he actually thinks he's doing well, or either that or he's locked into the longest contract in history.
Yeah. Well, with the injury time, like, is he under contract to Tony till 2030? Because he hasn't worked any of the time that he was already contracted.
I think his contract just says in perpetuity on it at this point. Because one of those of he's been out so much and been so injured there that, like, sadly, and Vince was already turning it into a shite pile, but he's been on such a downward trajectory. And then you had the thing with MJF that was kind of going good and then went sideways, and he hasn't even recovered from that yet.
Oh, double boot, both women down.
Hey, look, the mirrors hit each other. I still miss Aura Mensa.
Yeah, that one killed me. Aura who?
KJ rage baiting Nick is funny. It's not hard to fucking do.
I am not.
Bullshit, you ain't. I know you is, and I know that I'm an easy fucking target for it.
Well, I mean, on certain topics, you're very passionate.
Exactly. I'm very excitable. That's why on like the dirt sheet debate, I wanted to not talk about Eddie. And you're like, really? Are you sure about that?
Those are my favorites. No, come back here. We got more. We're good. So Nick shows up in Canada with a lollipop. Do they start playing Candy Crush?
I don't need a cardiologist because I'm a wrestling fan. I do this show and I'm a Bills fan, so my fucking blood pressure is constantly fluctuating at a high level.
I like it.
Oh, Alexa going up top. Oh, Bootazzy. Nico takes out or gets taken out by Charlotte. Sean Spears now on the ramp. Twisted Bliss, knees up.
Oh,
small package. Feet on the ropes. 2 count.
They're putting the young ones over. They're making them look good, Nick.
Oh, headbutt to Charlotte. She no-sells the ever-loving shit out of it.
Oh, the distraction. Oh, I love this.
What do you call that?
I don't know.
Charlotte was just already still in the ring. It's like when you go for a cover in a wrestling video game, or the opposite partner's still in the ring. Like, you know he's going to break it up.
Oh, shit. He was right there, wasn't he?
Right.
First match.
On the 450. Oh, Sister Abigail. This is it. Game over. Lights out. Oh, she had to reposition her.
Yeah, like, hey.
No, this is how you do this way. 3.
It's over, folks. Let's go. Big W. Fun match. I mean, they made Tatum and Izzy look good. Alexa's giving her an applause, or at least a sarcastic one, to Sean Spears. And your tag champs retain.
As seen as foretold. Big Dog Nick needs to check the warning label on his vitamins. Warning, do not mix with Red Bull. I don't know. It doesn't give me wings. It just makes me want to eat wings.
I think that goes with
Looney Tunes, yes. As I got Zarya and Soruka backstage. Oh.
So Zol and Zarya are arguing.
Why
do you keep showing up?
Because she's in the speed tournament. She's the one that's, positioned and poised to usurp Candice LeRae, Lash LaRue over there to take on Soruka, who's giving off super surfer Peg Bundy vibes.
Hey, let's go!
Yeah!
I'm pumped.
Double champ, huh?
Baszler. The fact that she is not an active member of this roster blows my mind because she's so good.
She was the one that I felt out of the MMA 4 horsewoman that was already poised to be a pro wrestler, was already you could always keep her around as a halfway steady hand. She's always a threat on one hand or another because she can always cut the hajime. Yeah.
No, she was a bona fide badass. The other 3 sucked. So, I mean, she kind of stood out from the crowd. Jessie Duke, Menduga, Ronda, Shayna, and
Marina
Shafir.
Not Siobhan, Marina Shafir. You know who I am.
Right? Shayna's back. What? I'm pumped about Shayna. I was a big fan. Big fan. I'm bummed out.
Again, this goes to whole tag teams were lost to this whole, usurpation and everything of Sonya was gone. Zoe's out still with that knee injury, still T's and P's. Hopefully she's on the recovery path. And then Shayna got released, so Zonia got taken out in one fell swoop.
Yeah, just goodbye.
Right,
but we do go to a commercial break. It's interesting. I wonder why. See, it's so weird because like you and I like doing YouTube and fucking on the internet, and that sounds terrible. But on social media, I didn't mean that one.
That's the word you changed, not the first part. You changed internet to social media.
That's
all right. We get it. We get it now.
Oh yeah.
No.
So anyway, but like Netflix was doing the countdown clock. I like the countdown clock. I praised them for the countdown clock, and I find like these tech companies just they switch things for no reason. What was the reason? Why no clock? Give the clock back.
I know. It's really hard when you're watching the show and you're doing this, and we're watching it international. And again, spoiler alert for anyone, we're doing the Stephanie McMahon thing. So there's free VPNs out there. We put it on our Discord and everything. And again, if you need to know, reach out and tell somebody. I can tell you because I use it myself. There is ways around that whole, even if you don't want to pay the $30, but you're willing to pay the $60 for HBO Max and AW all out. But anyways, there's ways around this. But yeah, now I can't tell if we're in a commercial break or if we're calling action that's happening. So we might be saying things that people don't see.
Yeah, like, I mean, maybe they were like, don't give them a clock because then they know how much. Like, I like knowing that I got 3 minutes to, stretch my legs and come back.
Yeah.
Bradley, I'm not clicking yours.
The timing. When you're self-producing a show, respectfully pulling back the curtain here.
Yeah,
the timing and everything.
Right. You're sitting there looking like, okay, I got 10 seconds before I got to get back on here. We're good.
Right.
People are commenting about my comment. Yeah, I'm not clicking on any of y'all.
You can have that. Not even what I'm mad at. No, you want to read some because I saw someone ask for the link to the Discord.
So Nick will make that a thing. Don't forget the Facebook link is in our chat. It will be on the Discord. It will be on the channel social. If you guys are feeling generous out there, a great cause as we raise money for the International Bipolar Association.
And again, for those who are just tuning in or anything, or don't know or didn't watch our Wrestling with Mental Health streaming or anything like that, it's kind of well known at this point I deal with bipolar disorder and everything like that. So yes, I'm not just nuts. I live it too. So 100%. That's why always the mental health stuff, and especially respectfully from two dudes, men's mental health always is, a prominent focus when it comes to the channel. And it kind of doesn't get talked about, although I feel like in the US it's getting talked about a whole lot more than it.
Right. Absolutely.
Woo! Yeah, me.
As we're just showing around the crowd right now.
Why are we just showing everyone in a malaise state?
Here comes Trick.
Trick Melo. As I am dropping the Discord link.
All right, folks. The next match is up. I will set up a poll. Nick is doing some work on Discord, but it looks like the next match is going to be Trick Melo taking on DIY. So the action doesn't stop. And as much as we're pumped about some of the nostalgia, the matches are here too.
Yeah, but these matches are nostalgia and also going to be really good too.
Yeah.
What we just saw was solid. It was interesting of how it transitioned into that from the opening segment and all of that. It felt like almost we kind of need to get this out the way. This, I think, has the potential to be really good and have further implications past this of how Melo and Trick work together again. If Trick takes an L, seeing DIY here, I think this is one that might have further ripple effect down the road.
I agree.
Hey, Anthony, what up, my guy?
Ringsider!
The resident Ringsider Insider, the man who puts the T in TNA out there. How you doing, buddy? As we got On a whole side note, I want to see the movie Him that's coming out, but we got Himiny Cricket, we got Him Jones, we got,
Himiny Cricket is my favorite. Right? Himi Hendrix, pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. And this, again, Carmelo hasn't been as good since he left NXT. Even he didn't even feel as good as he was when he was leaving NXT, and now his best rival that he had on the main roster, they released on Andrade.
Yeah, well, that's one of the interesting parts about Andrade leaving, but they kind of moved on from that. Carmelo, I'm a little less concerned about just because he is a younger fella. And again, I think that I still believe that there's a future, a bright future for him involved in all of this.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, dude.
Whoa. No one can survive the best fucking theme song in pro wrestling of all time. Of this, KJ's going to pop later when they hear Glorious and everything. This is where I and the Psycho Killer Cascase. Fa 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 fa.
Look at Johnny. Sorry, Ciampa. Man, I'm
sorry. I was gonna say I don't even see Johnny, but yeah, no. Of 100% of this, Tommaso Ciampa's Psycho Killer, that whole run, the Black Heart and everything, really set me into being a fan of his and really cemented me as an NXT guy.
And all you got to do is translate this cool shit to the main show, and it's cool there too.
But it's so weird because, so you're telling me the guy who does the cool shit now and the guy who used to do the cool shit are there still doing the cool shit, but when we get to there, they can't do the cool shit.
Exactly, right? Like, we are. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
Fucking CWS theme song. Fucking Gilmore Girls have a fucking... Let's go.
Spaz, another $5 super chat. Show looks better when the only screens or LED are on the stage. Tonight just looks sexy. Pause. Old NXT, just like you remember. You remember the member berries? I did see somebody on X today post a picture of last night's Raw stage and go, well, at least Tony Khan has a better stage. It makes my brain hurt.
Yeah, well, we're going to move on from that because I've already raised for a bit here. So I got to, reload the fucking meter here. But
right.
Gargano and Carmelo kicking this off. And to think that this was at one point an NXT North American title match.
Yeah, crazy. Big drop kick. Again, the matches aren't just being mailed in. We're getting Charlotte and Alexa had a good tag match to open the show. They, again, out with energy. Oh, press.
Black and Gold versus 2.0. We have our official first 2.0 reference from Vic Joseph.
Did he call it 2.0? What son of a bitch?
No, he did. So Black and Gold versus 2.0.
And he was never seen directly. Love that music. Yeah.
Anthony, TNA wrestlers are sounding off on Twitter about Homecoming, and it's giving me Invasion vibes.
Oh, I like it.
They're gonna ruin the party.
Do it. Dude, Ringsider. If it happens, there you go. Best insider in the business.
Yeah, this man's got all the scoops, as I believe when a commercial. So now we've got to pay attention to where they go to a blackout for a good bit.
Yeah, they do the little blink.
Yeah, Jobson, what up? Crazy Karma, Phoenix, and Coco, and Rhea Ripley. Everybody's involved with this. Rhea Ripley wins at NXT Homecoming, as I would assume.
Well, she might. I mean, again, it's a 6-woman tag, so we'll see how it goes.
Versus Fatal Influence. It's the star power. I mean, you were going to have women's champions involved in this. I'm almost hard-pressed to find anyone, I think, in these matches that someone from Ethan Page might be the only one that's actually still currently active in NXT that wins tonight.
Oh, springboard leg drop. You might be onto something there.
Right.
Bradley, Johnny Wrestling. Again, a lot of fun. The chat's busy. Keep it busy, folks. Keep pumping it up as the vote on the chat, Nick, 50-50 for this one.
And I don't really blame them with this because, well, we haven't even given our predictions. Who are you taking?
Ooh. I'll go Trick Melo because I think the one guy that really matters in this match is Trick right now.
Because you took them, and I can see that. And honestly, until we had No One Can Survive, they've already won me on that side. So I'm taking DIY, and they also need in that SmackDown division. That's the thing is WWE's tag division is not great right now, and they're still not great in a pile of not great. So they need some resuscitation.
A little bit. I mean, again, I think SmackDown might be the furthest ahead of the crew.
Yeah, but that's again of so. All right, so the New York Jets are better than the New York Giants or whatever. Like it's one of those of you like we're splitting hairs of neither are super great, but one's better than the other.
Right. Yeah, you got a point there. I'll be right back, sir.
You're good. As KJ's taking a pause for the cause, as I've got Trick and Ciampa right now in the ring. Denisha, Anthony shouting out Denisha, what up? Alexis Rhea taken out by Art the Clown. Yes, I did see that. From it was what was it? Ice Nine Kills, which actually, fun fact of I had a friend of mine who was initially in that band at one point. But yeah, was it Santa Scream Fest or something like that? So they did on stage, and obviously Rhea's again goth mommy, so she's all about incorporating the horror aspects, which I still want to find in whole videos. And Jose, I know you're near there. I will send you a shirt, Jose, if you just let me know. I know you already got our shirts and everything, but I'll send you a shirt if you just give me like a whole walkthrough of everything at the Wyatt House. If you send me some Wyatt merch, I'll send you some wrestling merch from the Haunted Horror Nights there at Universal. We're working out trades literally live on here. But Bernard, the glorious theme is my favorite wrestling theme. I would click on this after KJ pause because that's this man's theme. If he could have a theme that plays every time he walks into a building, it would be glorious. And I know he'd sit here and come out and be all humble, but I'm telling you right now, that's what it would be. Yeah, see, Bernard, he is agreeing with me of every time this man walks into a stream in his own head, he's just playing glorious. But no, I even said this in our group chat of I wish that he didn't see it specifically of that announcement, or even that they didn't announce that, just to get the natural, authentic reaction of seeing Glorious pop up on stream and everything like that. And out of nowhere, you saw it last night with I did the double take, the double react on Bailey of this man hearing Glorious come out. I would have just been quiet for a good 10 minutes. Embracing in his glorious. Gargano's taking out both men. Spaz with a $5 super chat. Nita Ripley, Blazers stare down. Historically, they were the main event of the first NXT that beat Dynamite. Balor. Cole was the opener. Grap sandwich. Ooh. Is that the origination of counterbooking? If you're telling me you had Shayna and Rhea at the height of their NXT runs, main eventing the show that was started off by Cole and Finn Balor, as Gargano with a mid-rope spear, 2 count. That would be crazy, but you would only be the one that would get that call back. But I do still wonder if we're now getting Shayna Baszler's actually involved back in WWE. Are we going to get an announcement during or after the show that Shayna Baszler signed a new deal with WWE? Or is it just we have her under this so we can throw her in her gear every now and then for an appearance? What shirt size are you, Nick? I am a 2XL, respectfully. I am a big boy. I got the shirts yesterday in the mail, Nick. Well, then, Jose, you can, let your review out there, let your hair down, and attest to how other wrestling companies and podcasts and everything out there will just send you burlap sacks with spray painted logos on it and everything. But we got the finest threads out there on the Wrestling for Life merch stores. I can skip past it, yes, but absolutely, Jose. No, I hope you enjoy it, my guy. Trust me. I'm not wearing it now. I wore it on Monday, but my Meltzer shirt at this point has been all but damn near worn out. Yeah, I'm a 2X. I'm a chunky boy. As we got, Trick's about to set up to turn on. Oh, he looked like he was setting up to turn on Carmelo, but he helps him out and he jumps over him. Oh, we're setting up the Tower of Doom. Yo, Tower of Doom clothesline, 2 count. Gargano breaks it up. Do every year. Well, there you go. There you go. Ashley, I'll DM you. There you go. At this point, I don't even know where we're fully at. KJ is hopping out of bed like American Dad. Yeah, 100%. What a beautiful. DIY had the tag belts already. They'll be okay with a loss. Trick is TNA champ. Fair enough. Capone, I'll agree with that. But at the same time, DIY needs a bit of a resurgence. Oh, 1, 2 count. DIY is still a tag team. Trick and Melo aren't a tag team, though. So to counter that argument of you have guys that used to be a team that now have had separate glory teaming together. As Trick gets the TNA title. Oh, swap back it. Oh, that looks so terribly choreographed. Oh, you're going to hit a pedigree. Tag the Gargano. Lady B, that's genius. What did Lady B say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. If Gargano shaved his beard, he'd look like the Beaver. What? I don't know. I don't want to know. Shatter Machine. Paul, this has always been the problem with NXT. They don't know when, how to end a match. Meet in the middle. Pause. Trick breaks it up. Paul, I hear what you're saying. I don't think this is exactly the best example for that because to me, this is literally going at a pace to where you almost expect anything could be an end, but everything keeps going. Like it's not to me a point. Miz! Skull crushing finale to Gargano. Oh no. Nothing but Melo, nothing but net. Melo hits it. I don't like that the Miz got involved, but I was saying of this match wasn't at a point to where I felt like it needed to end. It was overstaying its welcome. It was one of those. It was reaching that fever pitch of it could end at any moment, but I don't. That's really interesting. So you have Trick just staring down Melo after Miz pops out to help Melo win. I'd rather see Trick and Melo as a fucking tag team than I would the Miz and Melo. Honestly, the Miz can't miss. You can miss me with that. So is he trying to act? Oh, he only raises Carmelo, so he's not trying to act all buddy-buddy with Trick. It was a really good match, and then the ending, they kind of bungled it, I feel, respectfully. I didn't need Miz there. I want it to be a thing. Holy shit, they mentioned Roman Reigns out there when he was Joe Inoahi, as I got Tony D'Angelo all up on my video screen right now, as they're clearly clarifying at this point they're in a commercial, which we don't know even where Tony's been off to. But I want to see Trick and Melo as an actual tag team on WWE television more than I want to see Miz and Melo. I understand Trick is currently the TNA champion, but I feel by the time we get to Christmas, Trick will not be TNA champion. Mike Santana will be TNA champion. it's set up for their October pay-per-view to where it's going to be Trick versus Santana again for the TNA title. I think that's when they end Trick's run with it, and then he should be at a tag team with Melo. But it's the way to help bolster that tag team division, which needs it across the board, and B, help move both guys on the main roster. You can do the exact same fucking storyline to an extent that you did on NXT. Timer comeback? No timer comeback of I just have them with we'll be right back in the bottom of this and everything. So no, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Of Trick and Melo could be something that to me add a lot of depth and a lot of credibility to that tag division. Of again, I know we've preached it with the mid cards and everything. If it's the same thing with your Pentas, we've seen it with Kevin Owens's at times, etc. So not everybody can be champ at all times, but rather than have this awkwardy, well, we've got to do something with the Miz, and people want Melo, so we'll do Melo can't Miz, but have Trick Melo as a tag team in the same division as DIY. Like, do that match on a SmackDown, and it's already tenfold better. To make a long story short, make a long story long, I even had to stop myself of saying it was short. It wasn't short. Vance, you a Taylor Swift fan? Oh, Unbroken. He's calling you out. I don't know if we're ever getting back together. Paul better be 100%. No way fashion. He's got Tyler Breeze. You have no faith in Tyler Breeze, as that seems to be the match that we've got coming up next. If you got no faith in Prince Petty, is this where I feel, and I want this moment to happen. I'm going to say this now, and if it happens, we all know this happened. I'm not forteing or Googling or anything. I'm going to take a pause during this match. If this is the next match that's coming up, this is when you're going to get Bobby Roode, one of the OGs of Team Canada out there in TNA, is going to show up and probably help out Ethan Paige and all that. And I'm going to love seeing KJ's reaction of finally hearing Glorious for the first time in what it's been like 3 years now at this point. Is it going to be super interesting to speaking
of super interesting
stuff, yeah, speaking of democracy,
can I just say something? I know you were on another point, but first and foremost, that was a good match. And anyone NXT doesn't know how to end a match. The match was going on perfectly. There was a build, there was false finishes, and I know you don't like the Miz thing, but that finish was a way to get everyone out clean and continue the Miz Melo issue, because Miz is going to put Melo over, Nick. The Miz that's eventually the payoff, is Melo goes over Miz to help build Melo's career and resume. And I know you don't like the Miz very much, but he's a Grand Slam winner and it's good for the kid. So he's in this little thing where Miz won't stay the fuck away. He's a stage 5 clinger. The stage 5 Miz.
Coco Beware of the Hall of Fame class. Of he will be in there.
And he put respect on Coco. As I got Sammy.
Underrated, but at the same time, you can't tell me after seeing that you don't want Trick Melo as an actual tag team right now. We've talked about it even earlier tonight of wanting to develop the tag team division.
Oh, wait. Briggs and Javon.
Interrupting Sammy getting interviewed.
Oh, Javon Sammy. The Javon
Moral
Sammy
compass takes effect here.
Open challenge,
Oh, this week on SmackDown, U.S. Open Challenge, Javon Evans versus Sami Zayn.
That match is going to cook. I don't care what anyone says.
But you watch what they're about to announce. Sky's the limit as he holds the U.S. title in front of him. Sky's the limit and we keep on coming back.
They didn't confirm anything, though.
Yeah, they'll wait until Thursday to let us know. But we're getting Prince Petty, Tyler Breeze as this might have some Canadian implications on this. But you're right.
I'm going
to go and pause for the cause.
All right.
With your
Go
Niagara
release
Falls.
your own little Niagara Falls. I know you've been holding it for a while.
Whoa, now.
Nick is taking a pause for the cause, folks. The show rolls on. We got so much coming your way. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, be a part of the shows, be a part of the family, and blow up this chat. The chat is amazing as always, as Tyler Breeze making his iconic entrance, if you will, as he has returned. Sammy, he's annoying. Why is Sammy annoying? They're really trying to shove Javon down our throats, aren't they? LOL, they sent Captain Save Out. You're hurting my heart on so many levels right now, sir. The Javon, they're strapping a bit of a rocket to. I think they see a lot of potential in Javon. He's captivating as far as like the audience that he's been in front of. The fans really like him. The fans really get behind him. As here does come Ethan Paige. If you ever want somebody to kind of get that good guy rub, it's Sammy, the Canadian treasure that is Sami Zayn. Why is there so much hate for Sammy? The man with the biggest heart in the company, the underdog from the underground. Why are we so hard on Sami Zayn? Look, I'm with Josh. I love The Miz. He's awesome, but sometimes the matches goes too long and it will kick out. But that match didn't go too long, Paul. Like, I don't know. I don't understand, like, this idea. And I swear to you, I was at a live show and a couple guys in the crowd near me were saying the same thing about a match I was watching. All they wanted was to see the finishing move. They didn't, and it's the weirdest concept. Like, the match wasn't boring. The match wasn't going at a slow pace. There was a good energy to that match. Why would it stop? Like, I don't understand this, the stopwatch idea. Why did that feel long? Like, oh my God, they're still wrestling. Maybe I'm wrong. My opinion is it was cooking, let it cook. Javon is the future. Is that just a case of the microwave society that we need things done in 3 minutes? I feel bad for some of y'all ladies. I love when the chat starts hating Sammy. Genuinely makes me heart smile. MDB, that's enough out of you. That's enough. Where's the button? Where's the button?
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up. The Samuel agenda. Hashtag will not be tolerated. Let's go. I want that on a shirt. Samuel agenda. But as Tyler Breeze gets mocked by Ethan Paige, and I will say this from my standpoint so far tonight, I like the idea that, yeah, we're getting all this nostalgia and Triple H and HBK and all the hoopla, but I think they're giving us good matches. I thought the opening match was fun. It was strong. It was solid. I thought the second match was good. Yes, I know some people don't love the Miz storyline, but they use that moment to continue to build a main card storyline. I accept it. I thought it was really entertaining. The match itself, we can debate the ending all we want. Now we're in with Breeze and Paige, and I think we're equally, off to a great start. They're not mailing it in the ring and just resting on the fact that this is a nostalgia night. Yeah. You know what? Sammy does a lot that Hogan rarely did? Lose. I don't understand. Sammy's calling his own shots, but never gets W's. I know he just won the title before someone said something stupid, but he takes way more L's than he does dubs. At least it feels that way. Wagner Jr. is here. I never noticed that, Richard. Thank you for that. He's annoying because he hasn't. Hello. There you go. Yeah, I can't really go there with you, buddy. Grabs duct tape. That's it. As I do believe we're in a commercial or coming out of a commercial. I will not be silenced. It's enough, bro. It's enough. The rivalry continues. You got to give Sammy some love, folks. Does he not at least... Okay, serious question to the chat as I check on the poll. Serious question. If Sammy was just, you didn't have all the story or any of this Captain Save-A-Ho, as Boston eloquently put it. If it was just Sammy in the ring, is he not very talented? Are you not content and entertained by Sammy's in-ring stuff? 83% of the chat going with Paige. Breeze only getting 17. I will agree with the chat. Definitely an Ethan Page win here, but it shall be a fun match. Tyler Breeze running a wrestling school in Canada as well. A very Canadian connection here with this match. And I was always surprised that Breeze never really got back into it. All this Sammy. Yeah, I'm not doing it. But spot on, Jose. Where's Lady B? Because she always got something funny to say. Air Fryer Society, right? Like, I don't get it. Like, I understand if something's boring. Somebody said it recently on one of the talking segments. Oh man, this is long. It's really good, but it's long. Well, I'm okay with things being long if they're really good. You know, pause. But you get my drift, right? Like, I don't care. Like, oh, that went 50 minutes. Did you have fun? Do you go to a party and go, man, that party was too long? I was rocking out for like 3 hours. It was a good time. But if it was 2 hours, it would have been better. I guess, maybe. I don't know. Seems like a weird approach. I'm with Josh on his Sammy take. Let's go. Right now, Ethan Page over top of Breeze. Sammy is a workhorse. Klaatu gets it. It's Ethan all over Tyler right now. Devin, let's go. I am honestly getting more sick of Booker T. What's wrong with Booker? You guys are crazy. We're here. It's homecoming. We're all having a good time. And what is wrong with Booker T? I will defend. I feel like all I'm doing is defending the dub right now. But what's wrong with Booker? I won't even say you're wrong. I'll just ask, why don't people like Booker T? I'm with you 100% there, MDB. Right? He's fun. This song is too long. Facts, right? And you always know, your favorite songs do have that kind of you're into it. But if it's a great song, fuck, I'll lay back and listen to Champagne Supernova all day fucking long. I don't care. It doesn't have to be a 2.5 minute song. A soon to be 37-year-olds. Yes, I've been at a party that's too long. Facts, right? But that's usually because the party sucks, right? You never feel like the party was too long until the sun's coming up because you were having such a good fucking time. It's a bad party or a bad movie or a bad song that makes you feel, this is so long. But if it's good, fuck, Am I crazy? What are we doing? People have no patience. Take the time. Put your phones down. Watch a long movie. Go watch Full Metal Jacket. It's 7 hours. I made that part up. What's wrong with five time? Tyler Breeze, roll up. 2. Hurricane Rana. Interesting because he kind of caught it low on the one side. Nice pull through. Big kick. Oh, the confidence breaker. The older you get, sometimes parties can go too long. No, I've been to some long-ass parties that I did not want to be at anymore. But generally, I don't remember being at a really good party unless I was having a bad fucking day. But if the party's bumping, get in there. Booker's fun. I'm with you, Capone. What are we doing? New Orleans, what's your take on it? Amazing. Let's go. If MDB plays Nelly, I'm dancing until... Yeah, right. Let's go. Another 2 count. It's Tyler Breeze down in the corner. Ethan Page stalking him. Actually talking to the crowd a little bit. I have no patience. Hashtag bars. Let's go. It's facts. The voice of the neckbeard, says Paul. I don't even know what to say to that. The voice of the neckbeards. Klaatu trying to defend it. There's being fun, and then there's being opinionated and coming off like as a douche. In my opinion, he has gotten worse in the last 2 years or so. So is it just the over-the-top good guy, right? Like the conscience of WWE. And are we sick of the powwows, the heart-to-hearts, the seventh heaven moments, with Sami Zayn? Is that the issue? Is that the struggle? Shout out Jessica Biel. But yeah, is that the problem? Has it been too much sugary, sweet Sammy? Pause. No, got that one. Oh, speaking of pausing.
Well, am I sugary sweet? Am I not that?
Sugary and sweet. Let's go.
I'm like a Sour Patch Kid. First they're sour, then they're sweet. But yes, no. I did the. Anyways, it's all about the company you keep at a fucking party and everything like that. Trust me, the company we keep doesn't ever let the party stop rolling.
Right?
But yeah.
I don't know, man. I thought did you feel like the match went long, the second one?
No. I thought the ending wasn't great. Dad showed up and turned the fucking lights on, kind of ending. But no, outside of that, that's why I want Trick Melo and I want that in the tag division on the main roster.
And I think that might be the play, right? So eventually, and I think coming up very soon, actually on the calendar, that Trick drops that TNA title, and maybe he comes in and he helps Carmelo get rid of the Miz. And I agree with you, and I agree with your assessment on the match as far as like outstanding match. We can debate the ending if we love it or not, but the match itself was perfectly fine. There was no points where I'm like, my God, they're still going.
No, there hasn't been really much of a misstep, I think, so far on NXT tonight.
It's a good match here.
Cheeky Nando's kick.
You have to. What do you hate, Booker T?
Shucky ducky quack quack.
Like, do you dislike Booker T on?
No, I know some Booker T. I think he is. I mean, I can't really knock someone who does similar of just yell shit like I do and everything. Pot meat kettle.
Right. Fair enough.
You mean I don't like the color guy as I'm the color guy? Yeah.
Trick Williams versus PCO. I don't know about
that. Well, I don't know if I don't think the PCO and TNA would be the more likely situation than Trick even being in that match.
Right. I agree with that. Do you think the Sammy issue is that he's just been too squeaky clean too long? Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
See, I said this while you on your pause, and I'm still wondering if we're going to get it, but I thought we were going to get our Bobby Roode, Team Canada kind of moment during this match.
Oh, because
that's why I was like, I'm going to take a pause, and KJ is going to get glorious out here.
Glorious. No, this is big win. Ethan looked good. I like this. I love that belt. I might have to get someone we know to make me a lookalike. Oh, look. Oh, look.
Wagner Jr.
Belt for belt.
Mexico versus Canada.
Belt for belt.
That's Tavion Heights backstage.
Dun, dun, dun.
What was your Priest?
Damien. It's funny because Damien, correct me if I'm wrong, but Damien didn't have the craziest of NXT runs.
No, he was North American champion. Yep. That's when he kind of became the Archer of Infamy.
Mm-hmm.
No, he had the same kind of run that like a Dijak or I keep wanting to now at this point Eddie Thorpe, but I want to keep calling him Carl Fredericks because that's what he goes by now. Of having that kind of run, like he's not known. His NXT run is not memorable.
Yeah, no, it was very hop, skip, jump.
Right. So Damien's announcing that Tavion has a match versus Ethan Page for the NXT North American Championship.
Okay. Tavion's going to win it. Tavion's going to be the guy that when Ethan's on his way up or out, either up to the main event or out to the main roster, Tavion's the guy that's going to relieve him of that pressure.
But you do it for a minute, and then that's when you work again that Team America versus Team Canada gimmick again.
Yeah, in a big way. I mean, why not?
Ryan and Chelsea, that back and forth.
100%. And I mean, I love Ethan working with Chelsea.
Yeah, that needs to be a main roster thing.
I think so. I think there's money there. There's real big money there with those two.
Should he, with Sammy being the U.S. champion, should he be a one that answers the U.S. Open Challenge and say he beats him, and then it becomes the Canadian American Open Challenge or whatever? Like, I'm a sucker. I don't think it's been done too much to death of doing the Team Canada thing. And again, I think because of where America always ends up being, we're going to boo a Canadian champion, even though y'all are like the nicest people out there. So it's just because you're different that he'll be the heel. And it'll be interesting if he's taking on a Canadian.
Yeah, I mean, it sets up that dynamic. Now even setting up the match with Wagner doing the international vibe, and we have a Mexican champion and a Canadian champion, quote unquote. Does Ethan win both belts and then kind of rep all Americas? Like, there's a lot that you could do with all of these.
Is Ethan Page about to do what MJF has done in CMLL better than MJF?
Maybe a little bit. I know MJF's finally going to take on Mystico, but
did they fuck up his whole title challenge?
Yes, it's all been under the radar, dude. I mean,
it's not even relevant anymore. Now we moved it to where you got to have a week advance, so we know for a fact that we're not going to get MJF. We're not going to get a three-way or anything. That's just all been swept under the rug because Kyle Fletcher.
Right. Bret kind of kills the Canadians are a nice gimmick. Listen, Bret Hart is a good Canadian, but he's a crusty Canadian.
He's
like he is very crusty. Bret the Hurt Man Hart. I got all the love for the man, all the respect for what he did, and he actually is highly entertaining, being as bitter as he is. Part of me wonders, like, does he turn it on a little? But nah, it just seems like Bret is Bret. And that's it. He thinks he's wonderful and everyone else shit.
But he almost works because like he's got that, like, to an extent at times, Canadian humor is almost like British humor, of one of those of it almost works better when you're dry and deadpan. And that is everything that Bret Hart is. So you don't know if even what he's saying, if he's halfway saying it to be kind of, he thinks he's funny, but everyone takes him super serious.
Like, But yeah, I mean, just a grumpy old bastard. I don't know what else to tell you.
Facts.
But God love him.
Right, but we're getting the Waller effect after this commercial break. And that's now the only way I can tell we're in a commercial break is we'll be right back.
It's the weirdest thing. So when I went on my pause, it went to commercial. And I had a countdown, and actually it would count down and it said 2 of 7. So like how many ads I was about to get in the 3 minutes that we were down. But now we're back to commercial and no countdown. So maybe they're experimenting.
They're moving right, but it's
like I don't know what they're doing.
Doing what we do. It throws us off a little bit because it's one of those of like, can you all see this? Or are we just giving you behind the scenes here?
Right.
Because we're getting another big advertisement for Full Sail here. Enrollment might be down a little bit in Full Sail.
Let's go.
I didn't believe they were an actual university for the longest time.
Right. As here comes Waller. But Nick, the analysis of the wrestling so in deep, we are now trying to figure out the time clock on the commercials.
Yes, folks. We watch so much wrestling, we are noticing minute details, as including time clocks on commercials.
Okay, Chris saying every other one. That's weird.
Yeah, but again, this shows how much wrestling that we watch and how much we're into the details and the nuance of we're self-admitted wrestling nerds.
It's a lot. But Waller is in the ring with his phone out.
It's a lot on this the canvas. When was they do the whole canvas with this?
But Ricky just got the thank you for being here moment.
Just standing.
Right?
They're not even sitting.
Listen, usually I'd be mad for missing Oba's entrance, but if we get Bobby, I'll feel better.
Yeah, but why wouldn't this is nitpicky, hashtag nitpicky. If I'm Waller, why am I not doing this from behind the desk? And thank you folks for coming here tonight. And I feel like Johnny Carson, everything. Right. My first guest, Oba Femi, and my other guest, Ricky Saints. Some call him Ricky Aints, but we call him Ricky Saints. Shit like that instead of we have everyone just awkwardly standing there. This feels like a class presentation.
Yeah, it's so funny, but he's behind the desk now. We're talking it up. And again, Oba Femi, Ricky Saints setting up their match for No Mercy. And they are on the Waller effect.
If you're a wrestling company that is going to do segments like this, these, I know AW does it with the RJ City stuff. Should you not do these segments as a social media thing?
I like it. I think if the RJ City was more dialed into what the show's doing and not just, I mean,
being unique and quirky.
Quirky is the word I was looking for. I was going to use a different word, but thank you for that one. No, but ultimately, I think that's the way you do this stuff. For the longest time, I don't love the talk show segments. I mean, none of these people are like Roddy Piper and doing the pit. The day of like doing a good segment that meant something has kind of gone away. I think the last guys to do it was like Jericho that did it decently. Too many of them. The Miz TV, I hate it. When Lash Legend had her own show.
Ding dong hello.
Ding dong hello. No. Like you said, I think if you did these segments like as like their own, like they're in the Waller Studios today,
like a little social media hit and everything. Like I still think that the AJ Styles promo during commercial break was a social media plant.
Yeah. This feels at a place for the show. I can completely agree with Jose. This feels like the intermission.
We took everything really cool and all this momentum and we slowed it down. Way down.
Well, who are you at the core of it? And I don't think it's getting over. Everybody's in party mode right now.
Yeah, like this is the two guys arguing in front of the fucking punch bowl at homecoming right now, and it's all awkward, and everyone doesn't know how to respond to this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, again, it is what it is. But the fans seem, I like them, and I mean, Ricky's has no problem with the microphone. He's selling it, selling it hard.
Is he still as over as he was when he showed up, or has he been? He hasn't been watered down?
No, I don't think so. I think he's only growing his name here.
He's still Jungle Juice Saints?
Right. But, I mean, they got him up against Oba, man. Okay, like his natural progression. He got in. People liked him. They liked him enough that you felt comfortable to push him into the main event picture. And I think he could win, bro.
If you were going to do this promo, is it almost one of those you should have rather have just done this promo than have the fucking Waller effect bullshit tricked out here? But as I still
wait a minute.
Well, they do have it up so Waller's Instagram live streaming this.
So funny.
But it's still one of those like you could have had this promo and it almost would have been more impactful if it wasn't on the Waller effect. And the Waller effect needs to feel more like this actual talk show gimmick that you try and pitch it as.
Fair enough.
Let it be their social media thing. Let it be he randomly goes live on Instagram. That's the Waller effect. Yeah.
I agree with that. Because, I mean, these three guys could do this segment without the Waller part.
Exactly.
He's not really adding anything to this other than just get out of the way, bro. Let the big boys talk.
He is the narrator that no one asked for.
Ooh, Paul not loving Ricky at all. Overrated. I don't know about overrated, bro. I think he might be underrated.
He hasn't shown much of anything so far in NXT. I will say that.
You don't think so?
He is not. He is nowhere near as over as he was when he showed up.
I don't think that's the case. I got him right now going after the world title. Like, I don't know what more people want. He came in, he won matches.
He doesn't feel as big of a threat, I think, to take it. Like, he doesn't feel like almost like a, I don't want to say a slam dunk. Oh, so was Oba's mic not working?
Yeah, I might have been having an issue as he takes Waller's.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think, I mean, he came into the company. He's done okay. Yeah, him and Ethan were good. I mean, you had that.
Monroe,
he's been
Mariah
there for
May, or Ricky Saints, Ricky Starks, who's held their momentum most from their debut in NXT to current day?
Ricky, between those two. Mariah May's had some big hiccups. I mean, again, still early for her, so I'm not that stressed. But how long's Ricky been in NXT? 5 months?
He hasn't been shown a whole lot. And he had the whole thing where he lost,
had a whole thing with,
and lost to Ethan.
He had all that shit with Ethan, but no, then he went over on Jasper Troy, which was good. And then he goes on to Oba. Like, I think he's had 4 rivals. I don't know what misstep he's had. Saints Boris chair, though.
Boo-boo face.
Right? I think he's doing okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
As I go, oh, hey!
No. What the fuck?
No music, no nothing.
Glorious! I want the entrance. Don't tease me.
Oh, well, you got an entrance.
Joe stepping on my entrance.
Are they putting him at the same level of he's Joe Hendry of just, say his name and he'll appear? So we can send Glorious. He'll show up.
It is funny. As a former TNA champion myself. Okay. Come on. Am I going to get gypped of... Dude, I'm going to cry a little. This is ridiculous.
Ren Sinclair looking like a fucking Muppet. Just losing her goddamn mind at the fact that Joe Hendry and Bobby Roode shook their hands. And like Jose said, that's all you're getting, KJ. You can take with it. You had to soak in. I hope that Glorious will soak you over for the next couple of years here.
Right?
Oh my God.
Becky, look at her butt.
So that's it. Bobby Roode was just here. I didn't even have time to put up the graphic for the man. But yeah, man, come on.
The graphic will be up longer than his appearance was on television.
Come on. He gave Joe Hendry a rub. That's it. And I think Joe Hendry, any reason why it would be like, have him. Don't tell anybody with Joe.
Well, I was on record of saying I thought you would have gotten Bobby Roode to show up during Ethan Page's moment with you have Team Canada guy kind of almost halfway acknowledging the current Team Canada guy and everything. That would have been a cooler moment instead of we have it look like Ethan, like Bobby Roode walked away from him producing the last match to show up, do this so we can get Glorious. And then we just put over Joe Hendry and move along. Yes, boo this man. Boo this man.
That's ridiculous. It's going to prevent the show from getting a 10. I'll tell you that much.
Well, so does it outweigh Regal with War Games?
As far as what? What do you mean outweigh? Like
rating out of 10 of nostalgia pop moments because at this point this is nostalgia pop.
Were doing good. They were doing good. They gave me Meh, Oba, Rick.
They technically gave you Glorious. They just didn't give you what you wanted.
And then they gave me a little bit of a tease.
A little tease.
How do you not give us the entrance? Let him come out like you said. Give Ethan Page the rub. Come out as Robert Roode.
Have DIY do something with it because that was for the longest time to where they'd sit there and torment this man of playing his music as they're carpooling with him.
Right? No, yeah, absolutely. Do something. Robbed of glorious glitches. We didn't get Bobby. Look, I'm with you, Paul. Let's see entrance because DIY match went too long. That is funny. That is jokes. That is well played, sir. There you go. Obligatory laugh. That's a good one.
Right.
God damn it, DIY, ruining everything.
But so what do we still got left is we're in the last half hour of NXT so we've still got the 6-woman tag match and
we haven't seen Belair yet.
That's the only 2 people. That's the only surprise, and that's the only match.
Yeah, we seen Finn yet?
No, we haven't.
We got that.
We've seen Finn in interviews and everything like that from old historical footage, but we haven't seen present day Finn.
Yeah, with 19 minutes on the clock or 17 minutes on the clock, sorry. Yeah, I think it's pretty much a couple other cameos and off to the 6-woman match.
Which, folks, I guess if we've showed ourselves out on anything else, let us know if you want us on Cameo.
Right.
If you're willing to pay for a shout out from KJ White or myself.
Right. Hey, I never even. Would people do Cameo with us?
Point ahead, look smart. See, you don't know if you don't ask the question, sir.
It's funny because, like, you and I have talked about cameos. We've shared cameos as far as like funny ones that are out there. Danhausen loves doing them. I just never, I didn't. Yeah, it's not.
We're gonna put it out there again. We'll always ask the question as Lexus King out here looking like fucking. He came straight from a Ren fair or from a bowling alley or both.
Or both. Does this not look like a man completely confused about who he is? Like he's not sure at all what gimmick he's running right now.
He's if Riff Raff, Tom McDonald, and Valhalla had a child. I don't know what to make of him anymore. Like, are you a second generation? Are you this pomp and circumstance? Are you just why the Viking ass haircut? Like, you look like an extra in A Knight's Tale.
Yeah, I wonder how much. Like, he's been here for quite a while, and I just feel like he hasn't progressed. And I believe that the company has booked him well enough to succeed. They've given him big opportunities. They put him in matches that count. He's been in angles that maybe he shouldn't have been in, but I don't feel like he's quite hit that mark yet. And I think partly because I don't quite know if he knows who he is. Who is you?
I'm still trying to figure out his fucking hairline because it looks like a drive-in screen on his forehead with how symmetrical and shit that is. Oh, you got a hook in too, bro? Look at you go. But this is this where we got a Finn Balor? But yeah, no, if he's we'll knock your lights out.
Lights out. We know who this one is. Bring this back. Why don't we do this anymore?
Remember when Finn Balor was supposed to get a push? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, because these dirt cheaters that are fucking in the writer's room knew. Oh, here comes. And I mean, again, Finn's always going to be a guy that's close. And he will get moments where he's on the dot. And then could he get a shot again, Nick? Why not?
Well, is he in that same crop, almost respectfully, of AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, maybe even if you want to throw in a Bobby Roode on a peripheral, of like guys that almost kind of reached the WWE a day late and a dollar short of their best days, might have been slightly behind them. And we've had some really good moments and we've had some shit, but now we've seen the peaks and we're now in the valleys, so we still want the peaks.
I think there's still gas in the tank with Finn. I think there's stuff that Finn's still able to pull off, and I think the fans get behind him at times. I think we're looking forward to breaking away.
Could Finn be a current world champion right now?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in this moment, maybe not, but could he? I mean, if a guy like Sammy could win the belt, Jey Uso makes it possible for anybody to win this belt.
This is the best theme song he's had, though, the whole time of when he would sit there and come out, and even whether it was Demon or not, it pop out of the fucking smoking. Again, there was so much potential and so much.
Look behind them! Look behind them!
Miles Bourne.
Miles Bourne.
The Bourne Identity.
Oh, zigzag.
Whoa.
Oh, setting up the coup.
So did we just have Finn out here to hit a coup de Gracie and fuck off, and we can just hear his theme song sound cool for a minute?
Yes. Why? What did you want to do?
Something.
You just did something. Party pooper.
I will poop on all of your parties, Amber Heard. Yeah, no.
It's a good, like, it's a cameo.
Wow. I guess we're doing all the cameos. As Miles Bourne's doing a heel on the night cosplay of Randy Orton.
Did you just turn heel on the night?
I think you did with Bobby Roode, so I found my moment to turn heel.
I'm bitter. I'm taking a point off.
What else is new? Oh, so next Tuesday, NXT Championship versus TNA Championship. So title for title, shit. Anthony, where are you? And where's Mike Santana?
Right. Oba get his hands on both belts, bro. There's got to be some kind of.
I feel like this has to end in a smash. This ends in a no disqualification and no contest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why would you book the match if you already know you're almost giving it away that there's not going to be a sensible outcome to that?
Because I think NXT has proven that they're more than willing to surprise us. We've had a lot of weird title changes that we didn't see coming, and weird might be the wrong word, but unexpected title changes that have come across the board in 2025.
Does Trick just lose it and then move on up? Of we decided
maybe they're like, enough.
Trick Melo works and fuck Miz, but then Mike Santana beats Oba shortly after he won it for the NXT title.
Does he get both? Yeah, that's why you're kind of right. Like, we end up getting a schmoz. So, but I mean, again, it's not necessarily the outcome, but how we get there. So we'll see.
Right. Well, as we've got Fatal Influence coming out, there is Fallon Henley's got the fucking Captain Jack Sparrow hat. It's supposed to be a cowboy hat, but it's made of felt, so it looks like a fucking pirate hat now.
Right.
But so we're ending NXT Homecoming with, all the pretty girl, the mean girls versus the goth chicks. Especially now with Lyra in this match, this is literally the mean girls versus goth chicks is ending Homecoming. And if you've ever been to a homecoming in a high school, there's probably normally how that shit kind of ends.
Right. Yeah, folks, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the poll who you take in, Fatal Influence or the Homecomers. Who you got? Who do you got? Who do you got?
So going back to the most over version of Finn before Vince ruined him would probably be a smart idea moving forward.
Yeah.
And we all thought they were going to do that. And we're still waiting for it with him smirking in the background of every Dom segment.
Yeah, but who thought we were... Wait. I didn't think they were going to do that.
You never thought that they were going to go back to babyface Finn?
Not while they're running through, like, the storyline right now. Like, I didn't believe what the dirt sheet said. Like, oh, here comes Finn's big time. No, I mean, he's got things to work out with Dom and such. But I do think when he gets away from JD, that would be the direction I would take him. And I think it gets super over.
And was not the feud with him and Dom his breakaway from JD?
He hasn't had a feud with them.
I know, but if you're saying you thought that that's where they were going to go, that's where I thought they were going to go.
That's where they're going.
No one thought that we were going to get babyface Finn and everything.
But that's where
we're going to get babyface Finn.
We might actually end up getting heel Finn, which is weird. But the breakup is happening as we sit here. But there's been no confrontation or showdown between them. There's always just been the story that's building that right in front of us. So, yeah, I mean, again, for me, I've been just following along with the shows. Seems easy. I think it's going to be cool if they do it.
Do we ever get it? Do we ever actually get a Demon Balor again, or do we always just get puppets?
I don't think. I think the puppets are this, kind of a AAA one-off kind of idea. Sells a lot of merch, but
sell it for $100.
Right? Is it $100? That's insane.
It sells more or at a higher price point than Mr. Iguana's Iguana.
I could see that. Yeah, I think that there will come a WrestleMania, a moment, a time where we get the demon, like for sure. Now, I do know Finn himself was like, that was then, this is now. I don't necessarily want to lean on that or go back to that. I kind of want me to be me. Mm-hmm. So I do like the idea. If you're going to do it well, because we all know what happened last time.
Just flailing like a fish.
Right.
If I can try and get this off before the commercial ends really quickly, and we can probably talk about this more tomorrow. Should Tony Khan do a WrestleMania similar event, at least around WrestleMania 43, to where WrestleCon and the indie shows in the US and everything, they can have their whole WrestlePalooza connective tissue moment, and that might win all of that good faith argument for AEW.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. How many matches were done?
If we had a longer commercial break, I could get more into it, but we've got the Full Sail live entranceway. Oh, yay.
Yes, let's go.
Boo.
Boys.
Boo.
Stamped in the building.
Woohoo!
Sugar.
You and you alone were saying you-hoo for that.
Let's go. You're doing good. Let's go. Oh, Street Pro. Oh, just Montez.
But this sows into the seeds of, is there discontent between the Prophets? Is it funny that the Wyatt Six are going after a team called the Prophets? Just on a weird little extra tinge there.
Maybe. That's funny. Let's go, Spaz. $5.
Lots of TNA talent are hopping on the homecoming hashtag and saying some stuff. Something's coming.
Let's go. It's been a really good show. It's been a really good night.
Hey, so we got Bianca just there. Smiling away, boys. Smiling away.
There you go. Belair's in the house.
Oh, well, we got Montez and we got Bianca. Yeah. So we got hubby and then we got wifey. And then both got that leopard print. Rawr.
But we are about to get the three ladies returning to NXT to take on Fatal Influence. The place is going to come unglued as, woo, we're back to this.
This is the Finn Balor. I bet you if you synced up Lyra's entrance to Finn's theme, it'd be the same shit.
Never connected those dots until tonight. Was that Bianca? Yes, it was. Bianca with no promo. No.
Yeah, they saved all of their callbacks for Regal and not even Bobby Roode. Regal was the headliner. Everybody else got a brief moment.
Regal is the headliner. I love Regal.
Yeah, but every moment got smaller and smaller.
There's been fucking 55 appearances so far tonight.
Yeah, we had to apologize for like the first hour because it just got
the beats kept all coming. The good stuff that happened, like coming out of the gate, the fans are all, we want more.
Yo. All Booker can do is giggle when somebody comes out like a fucking madman.
No, it's really like he's funny as shit. Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you, man. He's happy.
It's one of those of like, ask the color guy. I kind of can't be mad at the guy that's adding a little bit of entertainment to the shit. It might say some unhinged shit at times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Speaking of unhinged shit, Mark Henry and Mae Young, but yeah,
as Rhea Ripley.
She is head, shoulders, knees, and toes, star level above everybody else, even respectfully Stephanie. Yeah, she head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes.
Lear out first. Okay. Yes, she is. Invasion. I hope so.
Is this an elimination match?
Nope.
So this is straight up.
First
do you see an invasion? Do you see we're going to wreck the party? Hey, it's homecoming. Hey, but we want our shit back.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, dude, I'm in for it. Even if they're just teasing it for the sake of teasing it, making more people talk about it, smart on their part.
Right? Oh, Lyra fucking tripped over her own 2 feet.
Did Lyra just fall in? Oh no,
she fell on her own self trying to get her fucking gear off. Yes, she did.
She got pushed over
by a ghost.
Yeah, Casper.
This is something strange in your neighborhood.
As this has broken down, folks, and we're off and running. 71% of the chat, they're taking the homecomers.
Hassan out here. This feels very intuitive with the Wrestling for Life. I personally am loving wrestling right now. It's hard for me to find any negatives. I just enjoy it all. Life's too short. Have fun. Enjoy the little things. Hashtag WFU is all you were missing at the end of that.
Amen. Wait. I gotta. Where is it? There you go.
You're gonna start playing. I heard there was a secret chord that Meltzer played and it pleased the Lord.
Back.
Hashtag WFU. Absolutely.
Oh, nice move by Steph. Nice reversal. Big drop kick.
316. She's not even in the match yet. Rhea Hogan.
It'd be like, I don't know. It's like having calling Sidney Crosby Sidney Gretzky.
No, you can't say that because a lot of people kind of did. It's kind of you're telling me we didn't get Connor Gretzky.
Well,
Connor Gretzky.
Not in a derogatory way, in a celebratory way.
No, well, it depends on perspective. If it's derogatory or celebratory, I guess.
Right? That's the strange thing of she's just good, and the fans go crazy for her, and people hate her.
Yeah,
it's Sammy of the women's division.
Well, it's just I'm so mad that this talent is over. She's hitting the razor's edge, tossing Jasmine onto everybody on the outside. As we got to be setting up for commercial.
Yeah, it's definitely a commercial.
Posing.
Right in. Wicked. What a visual.
Yeah, this is Got Chicks versus the Mean Girls.
Very much.
Regina George is getting her comeuppance out here as MDB with Hallelujah.
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 I liked it better with all the R's.
There you go.
Wait.
McDavid is way better than Wayne. Oh, you can have that. That's what KJ is going to be mad at.
No, not even, man. I mean, McDavid's a one-of-a-kind guy, and he's going to smash a lot of records. Wayne never had to carry a team the way Connors had to carry a team, ever. Wayne had a lot of support, and when Wayne didn't have that support, they never accomplished it.
So you don't think that Gretzky was Jordan to Messier's Pippen?
Yeah, no, he definitely was Jordan for sure. But I think
so then that's carrying a team.
Not in the sense that he had the supporting cast. So that's where you gotta so he had the Bulls, he had the shooters, he had a long list. As we're
right. So then what? Well, if we're Crosby got Malkin the next year. How do you feel about where's Ovi fall in your rankings out of greatest?
Alexander Ovechkin is the best pure goal scorer in the history of the NHL.
You heard it here first, and you heard it from a Canadian, so I'm not American telling lies. He is my favorite player in NHL of all time.
Mm-hmm. All around, if you were going to take a guy to kind of lead a team and do more and be more of a Swiss Army player, Not from Switzerland. You get it, but you get what I'm saying. Crosby might be your guy, but if you want a guy just to bury pucks, that's Ovi. Ovi will give you a 3.5 minute shift and stay on until he gets the goal.
I think Crosby's soft. If Crosby's not on their forecheck, Crosby's not a guy that's going to make the dirty plays. Ovi's the guy that's going to do that.
Yeah, not necessarily true. Crosby's tough as nails. A bit of a whiner. I mean, he's a bit of
I always felt like Malkin was the guy. Well, like that's why I made the Gretzky Messier comparable of Malkin was the Pippen to Crosby's Jordan on the Pittsburgh teams.
1-2. And Malkin did a lot of good things when Crosby wasn't around and vice versa. So, but back to the main event, folks. Sorry, that was your hockey minute here tonight. But I went
hockey talk is we may or may not be on a commercial.
Right? Leg hooked. I don't know if we're on one or not.
Exactly. Nick, you just can't stand that nobody really has to like her because everybody else likes her. What? Who?
Rhea or Lyra?
Yeah, wait. I feel like that would have been, if anything, more Lyra. I think we've been an advocate for Rhea. I don't know fully context there, Paul, but yeah. Crosby is Nick's jobster. What is the jobster?
I'm not sure what a jobster is.
There you go. But we got a 5-star match, allegedly, according to AV. As I got Jasmine Nicks and Lyra.
His Nick
1, 2 count.
Okay. Yeah, I got the 2 count. Again, the show.
Continuing the hockey talk, true team leader, Stevie Y.
Stevie Y is a gem, an absolute gem. Has one of the nicest winning goals I've ever seen in my life, and the highlight still plays to this day.
I still really miss when it was the Avs, the Red Wings, the Stars, and the Sabres was like the top 4 teams in the NHL.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
2 count.
JC on absolute fire. Taking out everybody.
What is it with everyone from NXT with the fucking crimped hair here? I know it's homecoming, but we didn't say it was 90s themed homecoming.
Now we're hating on the hair.
It's all crimped. It all looks like a goddamn fucking poodle.
Gang banging on crimps.
Gang banging on crimps right now.
Gang banging on the crimps. What are you doing?
No. I'm not just saying blue or red. Or we're talking crimps. There's an M in there for anyone. One of the fucking chipmunk. There's the M for the chipmunk out there.
Oh, that's too funny.
So Rhea's been taken out as tag in a Steph and tag in a Jasmine.
Oh, straight up, straight down.
Really been enjoying the stream tonight, fellas. We'll appreciate you. King Crass, and I know you kept calling him King Cross, but it's Crass.
It's funny how your brain does that, right? You just filled it in. No, that's incorrect. Auto.
You're correct in his crassness.
Right. King Crass, welcome. Apologize for the earlier misunderstanding.
You're good. I meant Chris Crosby is the Nick Jonas of the NHL.
Right? Crosby definitely a whiner. He wasn't my like that kind of like, but I mean, push comes to shove. He got shit done. He had a phenomenal
Crosby or Matthews, who would you take?
Oh, Crosby, because Crosby can win. Crosby digs down. Matthews is so far in his career. When the going gets tough, he gets going in the wrong direction.
Fair enough. As Stephanie Vacour was getting her chin kicked to the wrong direction there.
Not good. Speaking of concussions.
Kevin, shout out KJ and Big Nick. Wrestling for Life is the best.
We love you. We appreciate it.
Tagging Rhea.
Here comes Rhea. Huge pop. I love it. Bro. No, I can't. We got a main event going on. But Rick
speak words. Say them things.
Like Rio versus fucking one of the Renegade twins tomorrow. You got to be shitting me. On your big show. WWE doesn't have to counter book AEW. Tony does it for them. Period.
But I brought up to her a situation to where AEW could actually really counter book WWE. And 1032 down, Crimp in distress. Crimping ain't easy.
Oh, let's go.
The Eradicator, Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Nick up here, Crimp walking.
Oh, yeah, get me in trouble.
I like that. Lyra. Drop kick. There goes Jasmine. The women in the ring are in trouble. Are we going to get tandem or doubles?
And they both point at Booker, and he loses his mind. See, that's the thing. For everyone that hates on Booker doing all of this, they're playing into it of shucky ducky quack quack. We got a double devil's kiss heart attack.
We need Emilio Estevez out here. Quack, quack,
quack, quack, quack, quack, quack, quack.
Let's go.
Should we do Mighty Ducksters? He said it's just Booker T, shucky ducky quack quack.
Shucky ducky.
We need shucky ducky quack quack shirts.
Oh.
Her name was Lola.
Lola just might have made up for the point they were losing for Glorious, because it glorious back fist.
Riptide. De toi.
Wow.
Sexy
you gotta know
it's when to hold them. Know when to fold them.
But nice match, fun match.
It looks like she's the one that just got invited to the cool kids party.
Exactly, right? And again, I think the smart move here is you're going to give the baby faces the win. The champ has to fight the challenger who essentially, wink, wink, cost her the match tonight, even though she would have lost anyway.
But then this isn't your go home for No Mercy. So you did enough to still tie into it, but it's not enough that it's you needed this to be your selling point.
Yeah, it did get in the way, right? It was just an indirect distraction.
Right.
You know, try and save face a little bit for your heel. Look, Lola gets to be in there with all the big baby faces. I'm good with this. Good night. The show seems to be coming to an end. I don't know. Do they got anything else up their sleeve?
I know. I'm waiting. The lower third was there, but I do really like JC Jane with the kind of Smeagol look and everything.
Right?
Oh, Regal, Trick.
Ava almost got away with the whole show with no Ava.
Yeah, he almost didn't make an appearance.
Right at the wire. Do they have anything else? Oh, of course, KJ, Ava.
Ava Rain. Ava Rain. What did they just tease at the end of that? Because that was some post-credit scene that I don't know what they were trying to pay off with.
They're just selling the match next week, belt for belt, and may the best man win. Trick says he will. That's all that was. A mini little overrun. Like, hey, don't forget.
No, but it still ended right on the dime. It just ended. The show ended before they ended.
Right.
They didn't go over it all.
No, right on the button. But that's the show, folks. Get your rating out of 10 in. What did you like? What didn't you like? What was good, bad, in between? Let us know. Man, I had a whole lot of fun tonight. Whole lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. Rick saying, thanks a good night, chat. So Trick and Oba and the show. Ava made a throwaway line about the homecoming tag blowing up.
Ava had to get her obligatory line. I think it's like she's like contractually obligated to have at least one line per show.
She's Poochie of pro wrestling. When everyone's not talking about Poochie, hey, where's Poochie?
Right.
Did it start here? I'm trying to do this on screen. Did it start here and end here? Did it slowly start to like the fucking yodel man and everything kind of come down the hill a little bit? Not saying it was bad, but it slowly started to get more and more down the hill.
I actually feel like it did a bit of a bell curve in the sense of started really strong, lots of energy. We were all hyped up. I think the Waller segment was unnecessary and didn't work. And again, the two guys are trying, and people are going to say,
the Waller segment set up more of the match for next week than it did the match for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, which is, and again, it's still an interesting dynamic with all this is happening. So, yeah, I didn't love it.
3 falls, 1 belt, 1 fall, 1 belt, 2nd fall, the other belt.
Do it. But yeah, I don't think it helped the show. And then I think it came back up. That was a real fun main event. Good match. I mean, obviously for multiple reasons, but yeah, a lot of fun with the ending of it all. Lots of cameos, lots of surprises. The only thing I didn't get tonight that I wish I would have was obviously, how do you not give me Glorious?
Yeah, this was Inglorious Bastards out here with, and even all he does is do this. And so does he have, like, is that a wrestling superpower now? If you just do this, like Glorious must start playing. If you say Joe Hendry, he must show up like Jake from State Farm.
In my mind, that happens everywhere he goes. Like when he's walking through the doors of the grocery store, and he goes like this, and they go Glorious.
Well, or is it one of those of like he's trying to just grocery shop, and someone says Glorious, and he
all the time
pops up, and I gotta fix someone's issue right now,
right?
And he's like, "Fuck! Now I gotta go back and try and remember what cereal I was trying to buy."
Well, Damien in with 8.5, MDB 8.5, 8 by 30 seconds. That's what I right at the wire. 8 out of 10. Chair going 8. Great night 8. Paul 8. I like that. Strong 9. Klaatu feeling good about it 8. All right. So as far as the rating for NXT Homecoming, I think I'm at a 8.5. I'm very happy with that show. They get dinged for the Ricky segment. They get dinged another half point for No Glorious. The rest of the show was fucking fun, entertaining, and exciting.
Oh, I might have to reconsider my curriculum as what I was judging on. Of one of those of, I kind of knew we were going to get the nostalgia pops and everything. So almost like halfway discredited those a little bit of like,
okay.
Well, one of those we're going to kind of just get them. And they, again, even the callbacks, the Finn Balor's, by the time we got to Bianca Belair, it was just smile and wave as we've got 10 seconds of you in the crowd. Of the callbacks went by the wayside.
I don't think they went by the wayside. I just don't think everybody could have a 5, 6, 7 minute segment, dude. There's not a 4-hour show.
But they didn't even need it. But they didn't need to advertise it. That's the thing, is you advertise all of this.
But again, they're just as far as who would, like, people were going to be there tonight. That's all that we were told. Like, the show can only be so long, my guy.
I'm not saying it needed to be longer, but you're saying
it would have to be longer.
No, I'm saying don't advertise all these people are going to be there if your whole way of using them is just they smile and wave for 10 seconds.
But they were there for the celebration.
I'm trying to give this good points and trying to meet you on this 8.5, and you're trying to just undercut my argument and make me matter at the show here. I was trying to be nice. If I was moving it up I might have to move this up a whole point here. I can meet you I can go an 8 is the highest I will go on this show is an 8.
You made me feel like you were giving it a 7.
I started there. I started at a 7 and was going to a 7.5, and I got at least I'll meet you at an 8. And I feel like you're trying to talk me back down to a 7.5. I almost said a 7.5.
Yeah, okay, that's not so bad.
Over on Jose. No, I just wanted. It was really good, and I feel like it. To me, again, it started off with all of this. Everything was awesome. Everything's great. We got NXT. We got Hickenbottom. We got William Regal. We're kicking off. And then it wasn't bad, but it just always kind of took a step down the ladder a little bit, I feel.
Okay. So the main event was like, do you feel like that was like the low point then?
I don't want to say it was the low point of the show, but it was one of those of I don't think it was as best as the start of the show.
Is it because you were talking about the NHL for half the match?
No. I'm not an NHL fan. You are.
I'm trying to get up to 9.
I'm the new Russian judge, though. I gave it an 8.
8's good. 8's good.
I'm explaining.
8's good. 8 out of 10. 8.5.
You know what? Just because everybody, it's a 7.5 now.
9 out of 10. 8.5. 9. There you go. Use the hashtags, Mega. We appreciate it, sir. 9 out of 10. This was the best episode of the year, hands down.
But was it the best episode because of all of the callbacks and because of all of the nostalgia play?
Instead of what should it be? Like, I don't get it. With
instead of the actual show.
It was the actual show.
Right, but did they get the 9s because you got a Rhea Ripley, because you got this?
But they also had good matches. They did good stuff.
I'm not saying they didn't, but did that help amplify all of that?
For sure. I mean, again, you got to give them credit because we're happy to. It was a great show with all the good people in it. Yeah, I think that's how you would critique anything. It's good stuff.
Is now September to remember? Already working on a minus 2 points now.
Well, I mean, again, I don't know how I don't give a show that has Riho versus one of the Renegade twins a 10 out of the gate. I don't know how I don't do it.
I mean, Rhea Ripley, Riho, they're close in the fucking vocabulary, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. We'll see what they do. But this is where, again, Tony, make tomorrow feel special. Don't just put special names on things. Make it actually special. And when you book shit like Riho and a Renegade, we're not starting off on the right foot. When you got another all-star match, we're not starting on the right foot. This tonight felt special.
When a match wouldn't make a Ring of Honor free to TV show and everything like that,
right?
And you put it on your go home for a pay-per-view show. I don't know about all that. Triple H ruined NXT Homecoming.
Yeah.
Soiled it.
It ruined everything. Boo. Oh,
boo this man. Well, don't worry. I got Dylan out here. Nick, how dare you with a 7.5 just to make you more mad. Hashtag GOAT Dolphins. Thursday Night Football.
Good job. Oof. Be angry Nick here on Thursday.
Yeah, well, no. See, I would take that as a threat if the Dolphins actually did something that mattered or anything like that. If the Dolphins are the NWA of the NFL right now. They keep thinking that they have something going, but it ain't shit.
The wrestling, not the rappers, folks. But 8.5 out of 10. Just to clarify, it took me a minute.
Coming straight out of Compton.
But that's I think everyone's pretty happy. We'll put it that way. Like, I don't see any 5s, I don't see any 4s. Tonight was a smashing fun time.
It was a roaring success. It was still good. If you want to get nitpicky and everything, that's why I'm in the 7s and everything like that. Nitpicky-ish of one of those. It was a top to bottom. It was a good show. Yeah. It had a lot of extra pomp and circumstance that helped it be in a lot of people's 10s out of 10s and everything. I mean, we got Regal with War Games, and I said earlier then if it was a 10 out of 10 then.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm taking a point off for every segment that Bobby Roode wasn't involved and we didn't get the glorious music.
Yeah. I mean, I should have been madder, but I took 0.5 off for that. Is it a fair thing to say that maybe the Waller effect kind of took us out of it in that moment and then never really got it back?
It slowed it down. It slowed it way down. I even said, we said how it should have started off better as a segment if you're going to do it that way. And Waller didn't play any effect. And also the whole segment didn't play any effect to the match between Saints and Oba. Now it's going to be Saints it's going to be Oba versus Trick next week. So that segment, which was all set up to be the build up for No Mercy, ended up being a segment for next week.
Yeah, wait, what? I lost you at the end.
As in to where they built up that whole segment to be what should have been Oba versus Saints setting up for No Mercy, and it ended up just setting up the title versus title match for next week. So Saints is still again an afterthought in his own segment.
Listen, I've defended Ricky Starks tonight, but as far as the situation goes, I can't argue with you there. I agree with what you just said because I don't quite understand. We're building Ricky Oba, but Trick just won't go away. He's like the fly in the ointment. And so, again, if you're just setting up a match for Tuesday, and like you said, and we'll be here, if Ricky comes out and Santana shows up and it's a schmoz, what was the point?
Are we setting up a fucking fatal 4-way? We've still got
I hope not.
To where we've got Trick versus Santana, to where I assume at this point Santana's finally going to win the TNA title. Do we do one of those of 2 out of 3 falls match? First fall wins this belt, second fall wins that belt. We're convoluting situations that don't need to be convoluted. Now at this point, you're seasoning shit that's already seasoned.
Yeah, and I've been critical of Tony for doing that. So fair's fair, and I think that's valid. I mean, you're kind of trying to get into Ricky, and I mean, there are, I guess, people like yourself who feel like Ricky doesn't really feel as hot as he did once, and then maybe because every time he's having a moment, someone's stepping on it. It's hard to get over when someone's in your way sometimes. So we'll see how it works out.
We sure like Ricky got hit. What?
Did MDB just cracking wise about the ointment?
Anointment.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. That is NXT Homecoming. A fun night tonight. We're back at it tomorrow for the preview and prediction. No, I lied. We're back at it for Dynamite.
September to remember, as we might be leaving this show mangled and dismembered out here.
I forgot already, goddammit.
But don't worry, they made it unforgettable or unrememberable.
It might be wake me up when September ends after this one.
Bro, you have no idea what I'm about to use for all the call outs.
But yeah, man. I hope, look, this is 45 minutes down the road from my home, and I hope they put on a good show tomorrow night. We will be here live, 3 hours of Dynamite / Collision. Thursday is the preview and prediction show for our marathon on Saturday. And don't forget, SmackDown's in the middle of all that nonsense as well.
Genius.
But we got so much coming your way, folks. Make sure you be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Go check out all our socials. Nick, I'm out of here.
Paul, love you guys. Good night. Chris, I was supposed to attend the event tomorrow as I'm from London, but it's not worth it. Tony has all the advantages right now. He has everything working for him to capitalize on a lot of shit, and I really hope he can do it.
He's just got to go out there and bang. He's got to. Tony Khan, if you can hear me, there's hope. But you can't give us Riho Renegade and tell us it means something. You can't do it. You got to do better. You got to put things together. Look around and get help. Help me. Let's do good. Because if you can put on a good show this week, if you can kill your pay-per-views, which you're generally good at, and if you can run into a few weeks of hot programming, you might get a little back. You might get a little buzz.
Yeah, and I always love when my companies do a pre-pay-per-view before a pay-per-view. That's always really cool. But you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. But our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is authentic. When you talking about that wrestling, you put that for life with it.
See you on the flip side. Come back tomorrow.